you can just take a picture of it or do a video recording of each of the pages, and I can pause the video and I can just grade it for you guys, right? If you live out of town or you're out of district. Yeah, what's up?
Why are we doing Thursday's math and vocabulary right now?
Wait, hang on. Oh, because there's only 3 days of math, right? And so today's math is 240, right, guys? Is that right? Page 240?
No, it's Wednesday.
I'm confused. Hang on. Let's see. Today is
the 20th.
Oh yeah, but we're doing Thursdays because we're ahead of schedule, and we're awesome like that. So we're doing page 240 today. So we're basically gonna try to finish the packet today, so that our meetings in the future will just be about working on the yearbook, because I want to help you guys with the compliments page. A couple of you guys have been asking for help on some of the people in the class, and I think it would be really fun if we shared compliments about each other in over Zoom. I think that'd be really cool, and maybe a little bit embarrassing for some of you. Okay, so yeah, packets are due this Friday, but like I said, if you can't make it to school, just do a video recording of it where I can clearly see each page as you flip through the pages, and then you can send that to me, or you can just take a picture of each page and send that to me. Whatever way works, all right, guys. Yeah, since you guys are all online right now, that it shouldn't be too hard for you guys to get that done. So for those of you who are late, yeah, we're still gonna have a meeting. Oh well, tomorrow I'm not sure because I'm still doing graduation recording, so I'm gonna try to, but I don't know. It depends on how long the kids take to do their speeches. Yesterday I was at school from like 9 until like 7 p.m. or something doing recordings. I saw like all the 8th grade teachers there. There were Miss Machado was there, Mr. Anderson was there. It was pretty fun. And we got a bunch of pictures too. I don't know. Did you guys get to see the pictures of your brothers or sisters? I can share that with you guys. Let me see if I can find it. Anyone want to see their brother or sister from graduation? Or are you guys like, whatever, don't care about my brother or sister? What was that? Did you, like Alex, did you see a picture of your brother yet? And then, I don't know who else has a brother or sister here. Yeah, well, let me know if you guys want to see any of the pictures. Okay, I'm not sure what we're gonna do with them yet. So those of you who came in a little bit late, Joseph has informed us that his uncle, who works at the Taki factory, there are 4 new flavors that I saw, and I can't wait. When are you gonna? Do you know when your uncle's gonna bring you the bags?
No.
No. I bet it's gonna be like a super secret operation. He's gonna have to be like a spy and sneak in and steal them and hide them somewhere and then sneak out. I don't know. It might be under heavy guard. All right, so before we move into the math, guys, I do want to share this really cool video that Mrs. McClure made for you guys, not for you guys specifically, but for all students at Palo Verde. And I wanted to share it with you guys first before I put it on class dojo and shared it with the whole class. But it's a really, you've seen it?
I did too.
How'd you guys see it already? Huh? How'd you guys see it already?
Seen it yesterday.
Me too.
How'd you guys see it already?
It was posted yesterday by Miss McClure.
Where's hacking?
Oh, where did they post it? On Google, on Class Dojo?
On YouTube.
Wait, how did you know she was? How did you know it was? How did you know she posted it though?
I think someone like texted my mom saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, let me share with you the link if I can find it.
Okay.
Let's see. All right. Let me know if you guys can see it, okay? And I'll post it inside the chat too, so you guys can watch it. Can you guys hear that, or is that? Do you guys hear like my videos if I turn on the volume or not?
I don't know.
Like if I unmute it, do you guys hear the music?
No.
You guys
No.
no music? Okay. I wonder, let me see. So there's a song playing right now. Anyway, so the video, like all the teachers and a bunch of the staff made signs and whatchamacallit, I took pictures of themselves and they posted it. So let me share that with you guys in the chat. Man, it's really annoying. I hope you guys like mine. Did anyone actually read the message I put on there?
Yeah, you like
No,
some
but
of
I saw the likes.
You said
Yeah.
that you liked some of us.
I didn't say like, I said I miss some of you guys. I'm just being 100% honest here, guys.
Who do you miss?
I don't know. Maybe none of
Jacqueline.
you. Maybe like one person or none. I like Mrs. She's Moana, huh? That's really cool. And then Miss Acosta. Do any of you guys have Miss Acosta for 5th grade? Or no, you guys are too young, huh? Yeah, you guys are too young. Do you guys know all of these teachers, or some of you like, who the heck is that lady or that person? Some of you have been at Palo Verde since preschool. Who's been at Palo Verde since preschool? So if you have been
Me.
here for that long, Vanessa, you have. So you should know everyone.
Me.
I've
Maya,
been to
you should know
the
everyone.
garden.
Oh
I know
wow!
everyone.
So you guys should know all of these people then, right? There might be
Yeah.
some new faces, like Mr. Rodriguez is new, but you guys know him from last year. Mrs. Long is new in 3rd grade. We passed her already. You should pause that and read the message, guys, if you haven't done so already. And oh yeah, of course you guys know Miss Sanchez too. And then we have 8th grade. And that's Mr. Menezes' daughter. Joshua, did your dad make that or did someone else make that for him?
My dad.
Oh, he did that himself? Awesome. I like Mr. Nunez's. And you guys know Mrs. Dominguez. That sign's actually outside the cafeteria right now, I think. That's Miss Mello. She's the new resource teacher. I don't know if you guys know her. She just started last year. Of course, you guys know Ms. Orgetta. And Mr. Nelson. Hey, I'm gonna pause that video right there. When I first saw that, you know what I thought when I saw his picture?
People are hanging.
That's what I thought so too. I thought, why does Mr. Nelson have 2 people who are being hanged on his card? But then I realized, oh, those are it's a musical note. I'm glad I wasn't the only one who thought that there were 2 people being hanged in his picture. Hey, it's your awesome uncle right there, Joseph. I miss him. And that's Miss Lopez. That's Juan's mom, Josh and Alex. That's Miss Placencia. That's Miss Beasley. That's one of our students' mom, one of the 8th graders' moms, Jeremiah. She's I think she was the one who put the 8th grade signs outside your yard. I think I'm not sure what her name is. Does anyone know her name? I know her first name is Elodia.
Paula.
Paula? Miss Paula?
Zavala.
Oh, Miss Zavala. Okay. Where does she work? What grade is she in?
The 7th and 8th graders.
Oh, okay. All right. So anyway, I thought that was pretty cool that they made that. So make sure you guys watch that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You know what to do. All right. Now, as for our math page, this one's actually a pretty tough page. So I'm glad you guys are here for it. There's a lot of stuff that you need to do on this page. And it's actually like a one problem that's kind of rolled up into like multiple questions, okay? So let me know if you can't see something or if you need me to slow down or if you need to ask a question, okay? So this is page 240. And I'll read the question to you guys. It says the Sorensens are having a concrete pad poured in their backyard in the shape of a right rectangular prism. So what a right rectangular prism is something that looks like this. Okay. And some of you guys might have this in your backyard right now. If you go to your backyard and you see concrete, that is a concrete pad or a concrete slab right there. So like if you don't have a lot of grass in your backyard, but you have like a nice patio, a place for you to have like a picnic table and chairs and things like that, or like a, I don't know, like a, what are those things called? The things that swing back and forth? I forgot the word for, oh, a hammock, yeah, if you have any of that, then you might have a concrete pad out there. So, and to make a concrete pad, you have to know the dimensions, so you know how much concrete you need to pour into it. So it says right here, the concrete pad is 6 2/3 yards long. So put that right there, 6 2/3. And then it's 3.5 yards wide. So we'll put that right there. And then it's 1/2 yard deep. So deep is like how tall it is, right? How much it goes into the ground, basically. So those are our dimensions right there. Here's our length, our width, and our height. Hey, Ann, how you doing? Yeah, and you missed it, but we just heard from Joseph that his uncle is going to get some new Taki flavors for him. His uncle works at the Bimbo factory, and he's gonna get some new Taki flavors. Have you heard about the new Taki flavors? No, it's pretty cool.
No.
There's like a burger flavor, a chicken wing flavor, and then some other ones that I don't really understand. All right, so anyway, we have our dimensions right here: length, width, and then height, basically. Okay, so I'm gonna need you guys to go ahead and rename these mixed numbers into fractions right now. So this 1/2 is already a fraction, so we good there. Okay, we're good there. So take 6 2/3 and then rename that, and then rename 3 1/2. And remember how we rename them, right? You're going to multiply and then add. So for this one, you do 3 times 6, and then you add 2. Someone wants to do math there, Monse?
Me too.
My little cousin.
I agree with your cousin. Whatever she's saying, I 100% agree, okay? By the way, Joseph, don't answer since you already know. Anyone recognize my background, what it's from? You guys can't see it right now, but before, during the Zoom. Right now, it's just a green screen.
Strange.
It is, Ismael. Dr.
I
Strange
just
is my
love you,
favorite.
Joseph.
Oh, what? Wow, Ismael. Wow. Yes, it is from Doctor Strange. He's my favorite Marvel superhero. I just love magic and the way he performs magic. All right, so, and then the denominator is going to be 3, okay? So, Alexis, how about you? I haven't heard from you. By the way, my dog's acting crazy, so if you see Dante, then, you say hi to him. Hi, Dante. All right, so Alexis, can you hear me? What do we get when we put the numerator? What's 3 times 6 and then plus 2?
20?
20, good. So this is going to be 20/3. Okay, and then let's do the same thing for 3 1/2, all right? So once again, we're going to multiply 2 times 3, and then we're going to add the 1. So 2 times 3, and then plus 1. And then the denominator stays the same. Remember, the denominator always stays the same as whatever you have in the fraction, okay? Kevin, how about you? How's your throat doing, by the way? Have you fully recovered yet, Kevin? Kevin, hello? Can you hear me? Are you able to talk yet?
Yeah.
Yeah? Good. Are you able to eat solid food, like chips, things like that?
I've been eating that since last week.
Wow. Yeah, I guess you've all recovered then, huh? Hi, Dante. Say hi to everyone. All right, Kevin. So what's 2 times 3 plus 1? Dante, you want to say hi? 7? Good. So we get 7 halves. I just took Dante on a 2-mile run too, and he's still acting crazy. Dante, what are you doing? I'm trying to do math right now. All right, so we get 7 halves over here. So 20/3 times 7 halves. Ugh. No, you got dog breath. Get away from me. I hope you guys are enjoying this, okay? All right, so here's what our multiplication looks like, all right? 20/3, 7 halves. Yeah, what's up, Ismail?
Andre wants to kiss you. He wants to give you a kiss.
I think he wants to eat me, Ismail. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I feel like if I were to die or fall on the ground, it would take him like 2 seconds before he starts chewing on me and eating me. I don't trust Dante. You can see Huskies are evil. They have the black around their eyes. It makes them look really evil. All right, so
Why do you have?
you guys, why do I have Huskies? I don't know. I like evil dogs. I'd rather have an evil Husky than like a boring Chihuahua, okay? Chihuahua's not a real
No, the
dog.
ones that don't move.
No offense to any of you guys who have Chihuahuas, but Chihuahuas are like just like little rats. They're like hairless rats. They're creepy. None of you have
Weenie dogs are better.
a what dog, Ismail?
A mutt.
A mutt? Well, yeah, mutts are like usually a mix of two
I
different
have
dogs,
like
right?
I have like a weenie dog.
Oh yeah, you should bring it, show us. I don't think we've ever seen your dog.
I had minutes ago.
Okay, well if you get a chance, show us, okay? All right, and then he can say hi to Dante, and they can be best friends over the internet. They can be Zoom friends. All right, so we have even numbers here, okay, guys? So let's start cutting these in half, okay? So over here we have a 20 and a 2. So let's cut that in half, all right? Anytime you have a fraction and you're multiplying, you always look for simplifying, all right, guys? Most of these problems have like a way for you to make it easier on yourself. So half of 2 is 1, and then half of 20 is 10. Now, you'll notice, unlike all the other problems we've done on this packet so far, we still have 2 even numbers left. This 2 right here is used up. Okay, this 20 is also used up. But we have this 10 and we have this other 2 who's waiting right there, okay? What do they call that, Ismail? When you're playing baseball, you have the batter and then you have the next person. They're called like the person, the short, no, what do they call that? The person who's gonna bat next. Anyone know? Pit stop? No. There's like a word for
On
the,
deck?
yeah, is that right? Is that right? The person on deck? Yeah, the person on deck is, yeah, so we have this 2 on deck. So that 2 is at bat, it struck out, it's gone. Or it made a home run, see? And then now we have this 2 that's on deck, so now it's at bat. So now we can simplify both of these. We can cut them in half. So half of 2 is 1, and half of 10 is 5. How do you know that, Josh? Do you play baseball?
It's also in pole vault.
Oh, really? Oh, so what do you call the person who's running? You won't say that person at bat, right? What do you call that person?
They're up.
Oh, they're up.
Like
So
they're up.
so you have the person who's up, you have the person who's on deck, and then is there another name for the third person?
Yeah, it's like in the hole or something like that.
Oh, is that like the person in the dugout? Like in baseball?
They say
Oh.
you're in the hole when you're in the dugout.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Baseball terms for those of you who don't know. I know most of you guys are like mostly like soccer fans and football fans, so you might not know about baseball or pole vaulting terms. All right, so we have 5 times 7. It's going to give us 35. And then on the bottom, we have the 3. And then this 2 is now gone, so it's just 3. All right. So the volume of this concrete pad is 35 thirds yards cubed. Okay, remember meter, I haven't gone over this, but cubic, it should be cubic yards, or you can write yards with a little 3 at the top. And you can simplify this if you want. You can take 35 and divide it by 3 and get a mixed number, but you don't need to, because this problem is going to use this number for a couple of other things, okay? So we don't need to rename it right now. So let's look at the actual problem, okay? It says, the Sorensens changed their mind and decided to have a larger concrete pad poured in their yard. They doubled all the dimensions. Use this information to solve the problem below. Okay, so what that means is they took each of these right here. So they took this 23rd, and let me change the color for you guys. They took the 23rds, 7 halves, and the 1/2, and they doubled all of that, okay? So this is a 2-step problem. First, number 1, we're gonna double everything. And then number 2, we're going to find the volume of the new concrete pad, okay? So let's take 23rds and let's double it. So doubling something literally means you're multiplying times 2, or if you don't want to multiply times 2, you just add another copy of itself.
I can't see what you're writing.
What are we listening to? I hear like a little baby talking. All right, so sorry about that, Alex. So you can see this is one way to double it, okay? Now, the only thing that might trip you guys up is we haven't added fractions in a long time. So when you add fractions, guys, we do not add the denominator, okay? Our denominators are the same, but we don't add them, okay? Hang on, guys. I'm gonna be right back. Dante's at the door. I think he might need to go pee. Just don't steal or break anything.
Guys, don't forget tomorrow's my birthday.
Let's steal his computer. Go get his computer.
We haven't forgotten, Monte. Make sure you check your mail, by the way. I sent you something in the mail, okay? Hey, Josh, did you check your mail yet?
Yeah, but we haven't gotten anything yet.
Okay. Oh, good. Then the card's gonna be perfect.
The mailman stole it.
Dante,
Prob-
you know what you know, Ismael? There was a man in Visalia who just got arrested for stealing like 300
Oh, yeah.
packages. You heard
That
about
was
that?
important.
That was a guy who used to deliver my grandpa's pads. He was
Oh,
like
yeah?
paralyzed or something, so he couldn't move.
Wait, you've seen that man before?
Yeah,
Dante, let's go.
I haven't
Dante.
seen him. I just heard of him.
I'm trying to get my dog
I'll see you
from
in
the
North
backyard.
Korea.
Dante, let's go.
Josh.
So what are you gonna do for your birthday, Monte?
What?
My
Let's go
my
get his computer.
cousin's wife makes what's it called? Like
Like what? Cake?
no, like she makes like different things. Like she's gonna make like jello of
Oh, I've seen that. The really colorful jello, right?
no, she's gonna make strawberries and cream jello. You know what
Oh, that's
postres are?
good. Yeah, like cakes.
Yeah, like postres, cupcakes. My mom ordered
Mhm.
all of that from her.
All right, Monte, you need to take a picture of that stuff, all right? You guys gotta stop talking about food and not taking a picture of it. That makes me really sad. All right, well, Dante's not coming back in, so I don't know what's he doing out there. All right, so as I was saying, we are not gonna add the denominator, okay? The denominator stays the same. The numerator we do, however, add, all right? So 20 thirds and 20 thirds makes 40 thirds. Now, if you just multiply times 2, I think that's easier because we're really used to multiplying fractions at this point. So to double it, we multiply times 2. And remember, we put a 1 beneath, and you can see we get the exact same thing. We get 40 thirds, okay? So I would suggest when you double things, just multiply times 2, all right? So let's double the 7 halves now. So let's take 7 halves, and then let's multiply times 2. And then let's see what you get. How about you, Jalissa? What do you get when we double this? Oh, there's some simplifying you can do right here too. Hi, Karina.
Hi. Mr.
Karina, you need it. What's that?
Guess who I saw?
Oh, did you see Miss Karina?
No.
Okay, let's play the guessing game. Was it someone from school?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it a kid?
No.
Okay, so it was an adult then.
Yeah.
Mr. Nguyen.
Okay, was it a teacher?
Yeah.
All right, guys, come on. You guys got to help me ask some yes or no questions.
Alexis
is
is asking me. I'm not telling you, Alexis.
it a boy? Is it a male teacher? No,
It's a
so it's a female. It's a female teacher. Okay.
Is it
Mr.
middle
Mingus.
school teacher?
Mr. Mingus.
Yeah, Ms.
No.
Dominguez.
Miss Sanchez.
You stole
No,
my
guys,
answer.
don't guess the teacher. Just ask a yes or no question. Like, does she teach in the upper grades, like 6th, 7th, and 8th grade?
She's the elective teacher.
Ms.
She's an
Dominguez.
elective teacher.
Yeah.
Miss Sanchez.
Miss Argueta.
Dominguez.
Miss Sanchez.
Is it Miss
Dominguez.
Dominguez?
Miss
Yeah.
Sanchez.
See, I know.
Wow. You guys totally just ruined it. So wait, where'd you see Miss Dominguez?
I saw that at Target.
Did you say hi to her?
Yeah.
Good. Awesome. What'd you get at Target?
My mom got food before she went to work. So
Was it busy at Target?
no, not really.
Not really. Oh, good. Were people wearing masks? Were you wearing a mask?
No.
Oh my gosh, Karina. I hope you don't get infected. All right, so I don't even remember who I asked to do this problem. Oh, Jalissa, what do you get when you multiply 7 halves times 2 over 1? We're on page 240, by the way. And by the way, Karina, you need to decorate your wall. That wall is boring. It's just a white wall. Put some posters up or something. Oh, okay. All right. All right. That looks cool. There you go. Okay, well, you need to decorate your other wall. All right, that looks better. Much more decorated. Jalissa, can you hear me? Jalissa? So we can simplify these twos right here. They can go bye-bye. So I don't think she can hear me or something's going wrong on her end. How about you, Lexi? Can you help us out? What do we get when we take 7 halves and we double it? Lexi, hello? All right, how about Haley? Haley? Calling Haley?
Hi.
Hi, someone can actually hear and respond. What do we get when we take 7 halves and we multiply times 2? What do you think?
14 halves.
You get 14 halves, but we can simplify it, right? So let's cut it in half. Let's cut everything in half. What do we get?
7.
Uh-huh. And we get a 1 on the bottom, so it's just 7. Okay. Thank you, Haley.
You're welcome.
Ismail, you're no longer in the closet anymore. You're in a regular, is that a regular room? You got to unmute yourself, Ismail. I
I'm
see
in
you
the
talking.
same one, but different.
Oh, are you? Oh, okay. Because there's no, I don't see the boxes behind you. It looked like you were in like a supply closet before. All right. So anyway, that's doubled, and then let's take 1 half and double it. So 1 half doubled is just 2 halves, right? Which is the same as 1 whole. So if you're gonna multiply, you'll see that, well, look at these 2s, they go bye-bye. So it's just 1, okay? So now we have our new dimensions, right? So we have to find the volume. So we gotta take 40/3. We're gonna multiply times 7/1. And then you don't even need to multiply times 1. Remember, guys, we like 1 because anytime you multiply times 1, you're just wasting your time. There's nothing to do there, okay? All right, so let's see. We have 40 times 7. So the strategy for this is just take the 4, multiply times 7, and you get 28. And then make sure you attach the 0 at the end. Yeah, what's up?
I can't really see what you're doing.
Oh, okay. Can you guys see that? Is it too bright or too low or too high or?
It had been too low, but now it's
Okay, there you go. Thank you for letting me know. Here, let me see if I can move this thing over a little bit. There we go. All right, so, and then the denominator is gonna be 3, okay? So here's our new volume right here, 280/3. Before we had 35/3, and then now we have 280/3. So you can see it more than doubled, because if you have doubled this, you would get 70/3. So when you're doing volume, you have to be careful, okay? So it says, all the dimensions were doubled? Was the volume also doubled? So the volume was not doubled, guys. The volume was actually increased by a huge amount, much more than just doubled, okay? So the answer to this is no. Yeah, what's up?
I don't know. I don't really get what you were doing.
For which part?
So,
This
well,
part here?
I don't really understand why you did 1 half times 2.
Oh, okay. So let me re-explain that. So the story is they wanted to double everything. Okay. So that's why we took all the original numbers and we doubled. So here are the original numbers right here. Okay. We have 6 2/3. We have to double that. And we have 3 1/2. We have to double that. And then we also have to double the 1/2 too. Okay. So thank you for asking, Josh. By the way, guys, all of you guys can ask questions, all right? Don't feel dumb. I like it when you guys ask questions. That shows me that you're paying attention. No such thing as a dumb question, unless it actually is a dumb question. Hang on, I think Dante came back in. Let me see if I can get him back in. Don't steal anything, Ismail. I'm gonna give Dante a bacon snack. You guys can watch him eating. So you guys see these right here? There's like a little bacon. It's not real bacon. It's like a dog treat bacon. He really likes them. Dante, you want some bacon? Well, you guys can't see, but he's sitting. Whenever he wants a snack, he sits or he lies down. There you go. I wish you guys can see his face. All right, so
Nguyen?
so that's why we doubled everything. Yeah, what's up?
I have another question. You did 20 thirds times 2. What? How did you get 2?
How did I get 2? Where? Right here?
Yeah.
So there's 2 ways to double things. To double something, you can add another copy of itself. You can add itself to itself, or you can multiply times 2. So for example, let's say I want to double like 8, right? I could do 8 plus 8 to double it, or I can do 8 times 2. So I'm just showing you 2 different ways to double things. So I would recommend you multiply times 2. Okay.
Oh, okay. Now I get it.
No, that's a really good question. So that's where this 2 is coming from right here. That 2 is coming from me wanting to double it. So to answer this question, it says, was the volume also doubled? No, we're going to say no, the volume wasn't doubled. And then did you expect the volume to be doubled? No, don't worry about that, okay? All right, and last question right here. It says, how many more times concrete is needed for the larger pad? To do this, divide the larger volume by the smaller volume, okay? So the larger volume is here, 280 thirds. And we're going to divide it by the smaller volume. The smaller volume is way, way up here, way back here, 35 thirds, okay? So we're going to take the larger volume and we're going to divide it by the smaller volume, like that, okay? So you're going to go through your steps. Ismail, I don't know what you're talking about in chat, but let's stay focused here, okay? So division becomes multiplication. And then remember, we need to flip this, find the reciprocal of the dividend, or sorry, the divisor. And then it's gonna be 3 over 35. So we don't have even numbers here, but hopefully you guys see there are 2 3s right here, okay? There's a 3 on top and then a 3 on bottom, which means that we can simplify there, okay? So anytime you can simplify, go ahead and simplify, right? So these go bye-bye. And then you're left with 280 over 35. And so for this one, you do want to use your calculator here, guys, to divide this. So someone get a calculator and divide it for us and tell us, because this is going to tell us how many times larger the new, is it 8? Oh, wow, it comes out perfectly? Oh, wow, that's really cool. All right, so anyone have a question about that? That's really cool that comes out perfectly. So when we doubled each of these lengths right here, so this is really cool math right here. When we doubled each of these, what happened is the volume went up 8 times, okay? And if you're curious about why that is, it's because when we double something in volume, you're actually doing 2 times 2 times 2, which gives us 4, and then times 2, which gives us 8. That's why your total volume is actually 8 times as much, okay? So that's just something cool to know. It's not really something that you would definitely need to know, okay? All right, does anyone have a question about this? No? Okay. As for the vocabulary, we did this page already. We also did this page. Let's see, what pages do we have left? I don't even know. 1, 2. Do you guys have this page too? Is this like a page in the, I'm not sure if this is even a page.
Yeah.
Is this a page? Yeah, it is a page? Okay. And then you guys have this one and you have the dog one, right?
That was last week.
I don't have that.
Oh, this is last week? Okay. Yeah, some of them I don't know, because I don't know which one. Do you guys have this one right here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Let's do this one real fast then. Are you babysitting, Monse? I hope you're getting paid for this.
Yeah.
Are you serious? How much money?
20 a day.
Whoa. Are you serious? $20? Holy cow.
Yeah.
Cha-ching. That little baby just became a big dollar sign to you, huh?
I get paid 40 because I feed outside my Theo's pets outside too.
What do you do with all this money?
Save it.
That's smart, Monse. That's smart. That's smart. All right, so tribute is an act or statement that shows respect or admiration towards someone. So back in the olden days, if you had a king or a lord of the land, you would have to pay tribute to them. That means that you would have to give them some of your money or give them some of your crops. If you were a farmer, you would have to give them something called tribute. So you would give them something to show them that you respect them and that they're like your that you consider them your lord or your king. So tribute, an active statement that shows respect. So we can say, I don't know, I would say show respect. Remember how we do this. We look for something from here, like respectful or respect, or you can say admiration right there. That's good synonyms. Malice, this is a really good word right here. Malice is a really good word for you to use. The intention or desire to do evil or hurt someone. So when you have malice in your heart, that's usually how you hear it. When someone has malice in their heart, that means they're evil. So for example, most Disney movies have a villain, right? And so most Disney movies have a villain that has malice in
Donkey
their heart.
Kong.
Donkey Kong? I don't know. Donkey Kong's a villain. He became a good guy, didn't he? You know
Bowser
what? Yeah, Bowser has malice in his heart, definitely. So malice is evil, or I would just say evil, right? The one Disney movie I can think of that doesn't have a villain is Moana. Moana didn't really have a villain, if you think about it. I don't know if you guys have seen Moana, but Moana didn't really have a villain because that lady in the end, she wasn't really a bad guy. All right, and then treacherous. This is another really good word. Treacherous means guilty of deception or betrayal. So we can say betrayal. So something that's treacherous is something that you can't trust, something that betrays you, like a traitor, okay? Someone that you can't trust, someone that lies or steals or cheats. All right. Prosperity. Well, there's only two words to choose from, and you're not gonna use the word being. We're gonna use the word successful, okay? And by the way, prosperity is also a street in Tulare too, and Visalia. But hopefully now you know what it means. So if you have prosperity, that means you have a lot of success, you have a lot of wealth, you have good health, you have all of that stuff. And then embrace, fancy word for hug. When you embrace someone, you hug them, okay? So do you guys also have this page back here, or am I crazy? Is this a real page?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so they want you to draw a picture too. So let's use this, let's make a sentence. Okay, so we can do a story from this too. So here, we'll go with tribute. Once upon a time, and I spelled it as out, hang on. Once upon a time, here, I'll put this. Farmer Monse had to pay tribute to King. All right, who wants to be a king? Who in our class right now can be a king?
Nguyen.
You.
All right, King Yayan. All right, so once upon a time, Farmer Monte had to pay tribute to King Yayan. All right, so remember, tribute is like something that you give someone as a sign of respect, or something that you have.
Welcome, Nguyen.
It's almost like taxes, okay? Like taxes that you have to pay. Yeah.
I got Nguyen money.
You got Yayan's money? I don't understand that, but okay.
It's because I said that he's the king, so I made him have money.
Oh, okay. So you can be in Yayan's court. Back then, if you were king, you had something called a court. A court is like all the people that worked for you, like your cook, your jester was like a clown, all your servants. That would be the king's court. All right. So.
In 5th grade, we had to do in Miss Leonardo's class. It was history. Chastity was the king, and she had like.
You mean queen?
No, it was king.
It was
okay.
Carla who was the king.
Wait, really? No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was Carla.
I don't know. It was one of those two, and she took the money away from us, and the money was Skittles.
So Chastity took all your Skittles?
Yes.
So yeah, that's basically what that is, like tribute. Okay, so we can use that. Let's use that for this one. So Here, we'll use it in the word with the word malice, the word evil. King Yayan had a lot of malice in his heart. So you can't say someone is malice. Malice is something you have inside of you, okay? If you want to say that, then you would say the word malicious. So malicious and malice, I think they come from the same root. So you would say King Yayan had a lot of malice in his heart. So, all right. I need you guys to give me something with the word treacherous, all right? Treacherous means someone who has betrayed or stolen or done something illegal. Something that, someone you can't trust, basically.
Ismail betrayed Yayan.
Jester
That sounds
Ismail
good.
betrayed him.
Oh, I like that.
Yayan
Ismail,
and Jester, I'm not funny. I'm
the
hilarious.
court jester. So if you don't know what a jester is, they're the clowns that have like the hat with the long things coming down and the little bells.
Kind of
So
like
Ismail, the
Joker.
court jester, yeah, like Joker, yeah, exactly, was treacherous and stole King
Skittles.
Yayan Skittles. Taste the rainbow. Do they still say that for Skittles?
Yes.
Oh wow. For Kit Kats, do they still say "Give me a break"? Give me a break. Give me a break.
Yep.
Break me off a piece of that
Yeah.
Kit Kat bar. All right. What about M&Ms? Do they still say "melt in your"? What is it? Melt in your mouth, not your hands, or something? I don't know. How does it go? Do they still say that for
Mr.
M&Ms?
Nguyen,
Mm-hmm.
for the Skittles, no, it's a man that milks giraffe, and then
What?
Skittles come out of it.
Is Ismail like serious, or is he talking crazy, guys?
Yeah,
I'm gonna need
that's serious.
That's a
And then
real
they
thing.
say, and then they say, "Taste the rainbow."
So you milk a
Yeah,
giraffe to
because
get Skittles?
The
Yeah.
giraffe is licking the rainbow.
Oh, because the giraffe is really
No,
tall and
it's
can reach the
eating.
rainbow.
It eats the
That's
rainbow, then it milks. Then the guy milks it. Then Skittles come out.
that's hilarious. I gotta check that out. All right.
Not sorry, Reese's.
Let's talk about prosperity, okay? So prosperity means wealth, being rich, having riches, or something like that. So how can we use that? We have Ismail being treacherous. We have Monse
Then he
having to pay tribute.
Prosperity. Then Ismail had prosperity.
Oh, but this can't end well for Ismail. I don't like that.
Hey,
Okay,
I
then,
am a poor person. Josh, you're my new butler.
then Ismail
I have a thing for the end.
The prosperity. All right, we have to use the word embrace though.
It better not me dying because a roof falls on me.
And then Yayan embraced his wrath on Ismail.
How rude!
Okay, let's see if we can make that make sense though. You can't, because embrace means to hug, so you can't say he hugged his wrath on Ismail.
That means he's happy for me.
All right, here. King Yayan's wrath. Embrace Ismail?
Ew.
King Yayan's wrath, which was, well, what should his, okay, we needed, wrath means like anger. What we need to turn his wrath into something. What was it, what would his wrath look like? King Yayan's wrath, which looked like
Hugging.
A huge attack.
Strangling.
a huge what? It's gotta be a huge something, like something that you can touch, like an object, which looks like a huge
Pillow.
Rock.
Chocolate.
a huge rocky chocolate
Tornado.
tornado. Oh, okay. Ooh, that sounds painful and delicious. I'm both scared and hungry.
I already ate it all.
King Yayan's wrath, which looked like a huge rocky tornado, embrace.
So it hugged me? So the tornado hugged me?
He hugged you with
Ismail
chocolate.
so tightly
I died.
that his head
No!
Fell off.
popped off.
Gosh, why?
The end.
And then Josh
King
got run over
Yayan-
by a chocolate car.
Well, I don't even remember Joshua being in this story anywhere, okay? Maybe Joshua was a tornado.
Yes.
How rude. I'm gonna take your
Sorry,
chocolate
Ismael.
football.
Hey, you got to live for a little bit, Ismael. You had all the prosperity for a little bit, and then you died.
Mm-hmm.
I give it to my son.
Okay, guys, so this is your packet.
I'm
If
done
you guys have been
anyway.
attending meeting, you guys should be done the packet, and it should be ready to be turned in your last packet, okay? Now, for our next meeting, when we meet, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start going over the compliments pages. So I'm gonna start calling parents and trying to get everyone on so that we can all do this together. And we're gonna do the compliments as a class. So for example, let's say Lexi is here right now. So Lexi is gonna be embarrassing for you, but we're not gonna do it today. Don't worry, I'm not gonna put you on the spot. But I'll go to here. Let me share the screen with you guys. But we'll go to I'll go to Lexi's compliment thing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, all right, guys, so I'm going to start off with what I think about Lexi. I'm going to say some nice things about her and honest things, of course. And then I want to have you guys maybe share some things that you know about her. And maybe you don't know a lot about her, but maybe you do. You know, maybe you're her best friend, or maybe you're her friend, or maybe, you know, she's done something nice for you in class and you want to say something nice about her. And in this way, what's going to happen is that in the end, we're going to have a full page of compliments here that you guys can use to help you. Because some of you have been asking questions like, oh, Mr. Nguyen, I don't really know this person that well. Can you help me out with that person? So like for Lexi, we can say, I would say something like, let's see, loves to help out, not shy at all. Okay. So those are some, notice how I'm not putting them in a sentence, guys. I'm just putting notes, right? So I'm just putting ideas down. So does anyone have anything else they want to add about Lexi? And this is the time to not be shy, guys, because this is your chance to make some. She's a good what? Oh, she's a great referee. I love that. Whoever said that, great one. I don't even know if I spelled referee right. I just put one. All right, so that's what we'll do. We'll go around and we'll go to each person, and then we'll say compliments about them, and then I'll share this with you guys so that you can use it as a guide to write your own compliments. All right, I don't want you to just copy and paste what we're doing together as a class, because that's not really meaningful. I want you to put your own feelings into it. Okay, so that's what we'll start working on tomorrow, and then make sure you guys finish the survey too. Okay, the survey, we have 13 people have responded, so I wanted to make a list and start contacting people and start getting people to complete it. Okay. So does anyone have a question about the yearbook? So when we meet tomorrow at 11, hopefully I can meet. We can meet. But when we meet tomorrow, we can go over the yearbook page. Anyone have a question about that?
This is about the yearbook, but when do we have to go to our practice to school?
Your practice? Wait, your what?
Your packet, our packets.
Oh, your packets are due this Friday. But like I said, if your parents are far away from school, you can just take a picture of each page or do a video and send that to me. But the video has to be clear enough where I can pause it and then I can actually grade it. Okay?
They're not doing it Monday?
No, because Monday's Memorial Day. So I'm doing air quotes right now. You guys can't see it, but there's no school on Monday, guys, so we're not gonna have a meeting on Monday. Monday is Memorial Day. So our last meeting will be this week on Friday, okay?
You mean like all the vacation?
Sorry, what was that, Ismael?
You mean we have an extra vacation from this vacation?
Yeah, that's basically what it is. It's weird, Ismael, and I like the way you put it. So Monday is Memorial Day, so there's no school, but like there's no school already, right? So like I don't even know what that means. If anyone can describe to me what that means, let me know. Okay, I want to share with you guys some really cool news before you guys log off, okay? This right here, there's a Japanese woman who's a gamer grandma, and she's got 250,000 YouTube subscribers, and she's been gaming for 40 years, okay? And she's a 90-year-old woman, and she still games, guys. I don't know what game she's playing. I don't know. Can you guys see it from the screen? Is that Fortnite?
Like Fortnite.
That's Fortnite? Okay.
That's
Well,
Fortnite.
I think that's hilarious because I tried to play Fortnite a couple of weeks ago. I could not get into it at all. It was too much. There was too much stuff happening, and everything was too fast for me. And the older you get, guys, the slower your reflexes get and the slower your reaction time is. So that's amazing that this 90-year-old woman is still able to game with people, and that she's got that many subscribers. So if you look at your YouTubers, your famous gamers, most of them are under 30 years old. Like you're not gonna see, I don't think you're gonna see any gamer who's above 30 because when you get to a certain age, you become too slow. You become too slow. And so kids who are younger than that will always beat you because they'll have faster reaction time. They'll be able to think faster. Their hands will move faster. So, and that's not always true. You might, like this lady right here is showing us that it's not completely true. Like she's 90 years old and she can probably school most of you guys in Fortnite. She can definitely school me for sure.
Nguyen.
Definitely Nguyen. I've seen him play before.
Totally.
This is really
Joshua.
cool right here. This is a video that's over, it's from 1935. So that's like what, 70, 80 years ago? More than 80 years old. And this is an animal that's extinct now. It's called a Tasmanian tiger. So it's got the face of a dog, it's got stripes like a tiger, and it's got a pouch like a kangaroo. And it comes from the island of Tasmania. And it's now extinct because people hunted it to death, to extinction. But this is the last known video of this animal. And what's really sad is that when something goes extinct, it's no longer anywhere in the world at all. So this video right here is the last recording we have of an extinct animal, which I think is really cool. And here's a video, or here's a picture of like people hunting it to death. Anyway, I thought that was really cool. So that's like an 80 plus year old video. This is really cool right here. People being creative. This guy right here created this mask, I think using 3D printing and some robotics. And what the mask does is if people come close to you, it closes this little door at the bottom and it filters, it keeps you safe from breathing in anything that you shouldn't be breathing in. And it kind of reminds me of the Bane mask from Batman, for those of you who have seen the movie. I don't know if it makes your voice sound like that. This is really cool too. So this is a robot delivery system. You might have seen this in some movies where, you know, you have pizza delivery and like by a robot man. So what happens is you put food into this little robot and then it has like a built-in GPS and it's like a Tesla. It drives by itself and everything. And then it drives and it delivers the food to your
What if the food is getting cold?
I think probably inside there's a way to keep things cool or keep things warm in there, right? Just like a car has a heater and an air conditioner. So you can put, maybe you can put like a ice cream in there too. So that's really cool.
Put my brother in there.
Oh yeah, okay. This is what is this? Oh, this is hilarious right here. I don't know. Let me see if it works. Can you guys imagine wearing this? So this company created this. It's called a BioVisor, and this is it looks like something from the future, like something you see in the movies, like people who go into space. So this is a way for you to keep yourself safe because if you wear a mask in public, it keeps your mouth and your nose safe, but it doesn't keep your eyes and ears. So this thing right here keeps everything out. All right, guys. So I don't know if you guys can imagine yourself wearing that. I can see kids wearing that and then like running into each other and bumping their heads together. I can already see that happening. I know some of you guys were thinking about doing that too. This is really cool too. I don't know if you guys know about IKEA, but I love IKEA. IKEA is a Swedish company. They make really cool furniture. And they're known for like having these directions that are really simple and really cool. And they usually don't have any words at all. So they release directions for making forts. I don't know if any of you guys have made forts in the past with your brothers and sisters. I used to remember doing this as a kid. You know, you would take blankets and pillows and you would make like a little cave or a castle or something. So they came up with this funny document right here to show you how to make some different forts. Really cool things too. And they have like really funny names. Like this is camping tent, but they always have these weird accent symbols. So you would have to say it in a really funny way. Anyway, so if you're interested in making a fort, you can go to IKEA and get some ideas. This is really cool too, because of the coronavirus. So what they're doing now is you can meet dogs through Zoom and then decide if you want to adopt them. So you would talk to the shelter and you would say, hey, I'm interested in meeting this dog through Zoom, and then you would have a Zoom meeting, just like we're having a Zoom meeting right now. You would have a one-on-one Zoom meeting with the dog and maybe the shelter owner, and then you can decide if you would want to adopt the dog. So that's really cool right there, adopting a dog through Zoom. And then this last thing I want to try with you guys, those of you who are still here before you guys leave, I'm testing this out. I want to see if it works. I'm going to post this in chat. This is it's kind of like quizzes and Kahoot mixed together, but I'm not sure how well it's going to work. So if you guys can click on that link right there, that would be great. And then join the game, okay? See if you guys can get into that for me. Karina, if you can stop TikToking for a second and then click on that link, that would be great.
Do we put our names?
Yeah, you put your name. I've never used this before, so you guys are gonna test this for me, okay? So I don't know how this works. Projectile view, okay. All right, let me know when you guys are all in, okay? So I can start it.
No, Wayne, I need to go.
You need to go? Okay, right. That's okay, Ismail. Thank you again for the card, Ismail. I'll see you later, all right?
Hey, bye.
Hopefully tomorrow. Bye, Ismail. All right, are you guys able to get on this? I don't know how easy it is. Projector view, mobile view.
It says something about Toy Story. Songs right there.
Huh? Yeah, can you guys see the question? You can't see the answer choices, right? So the way this works is I control it, and I like this because hopefully it's not like Kahoot where you have to have two devices, because that was unfair for a lot of you guys. If you only have one device. All right, are you guys all in?
Yes.
No.
No, not yet. Okay.
It asks for a code.
The code is GZWMW. Can you guys see it right here?
GZW.
Right there. GZWMW. So there are 10 questions, and the way it works is I can control the questions like Kahoot, but you guys should be, hopefully you guys can see everything on your screen so that you don't have to have two screens. So you can click away from Zoom basically to do this. So if you're on a phone or a tablet, then you won't have to worry about switching back and forth. All right, everyone in? How do I go back? Pause, live answers, projector view. Show live answer results, show correct answer. Okay, so you guys should see, do you guys see the question and the answer choices now?
I don't.
It doesn't show me the
There's
question or the answer.
It
It
didn't
just
show you
says
anything?
next question is gonna start.
It says next question coming up.
So you guys didn't see question number 1 yet?
No. Or we saw the question, but like it switched to something else.
All right, let me see. So, okay, I switched to question 2. Can you guys see it now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So it says in question 2, in Finding Dory, what is unique about Hank the octopus? Okay, so let me see. Let me start the question timer. All right, do you guys see the answer choices now? He has 9 legs, has 7 legs, has 5 legs, or has 6 legs. Do you guys see this? Do you guys see the answer choices? All right, so were you guys able to choose answers or anything like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and then let me see how do we do show leaderboard? Oh, cool. So there's a leaderboard right here. And then let's go to the next question. Question number 3. How many Infinity Stones exist in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? All right, so how do I do this? Answer the question, review once it's activated. Oops, nope, it's not activating it. Okay, I think I get it. I'm learning how to use this too. So how many Infinity Stones exist in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Does it tell you if you get it right or wrong at the end? All right, next question. Whose castle is in Disneyland? I don't know how many of you guys have been to Disneyland, but whose castle is in Disneyland? Is it Belle's castle, Cinderella's castle, Sleeping Beauty's castle, or Snow White's castle? All right, next question. Which Avengers character has the most lines of dialogue through the entire Marvel Avengers series? All right, and this will be the last one we do, okay? So that means who talks the most in the Marvel movies? Hopefully you guys get this one right. All right. So, good job, Alex. You got first place. I don't know. Was this easier for you? Was this easy for you guys to use?
Mm,
Not really. Yes. No.
it was whatever.
It was whatever. It was whatever. All right, guys. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna keep trying different things and see what works the best. Because I don't like how Kahoot requires you to have 2 devices. But hopefully they change that. All right, guys. Well, thank you for coming today. I will see you all tomorrow. You guys have a good day. Remember, tomorrow's gonna be Monte's birthday, so make sure you guys wish her a happy birthday when you see her. Okay. Bye, guys.